uko na uji kwa akili unaita meeting. You are an idiot. Na itafika mali tuanza kudelay. Like I told you 4 months ago, some of us have talked to our parents. Some of us have put our lives on the line for this country. We do not care. Now very soon tutai lose. Mpumbavu. Well, Governor, call for another press conference. We'll deal with you, stupid idiot Dimples.
Welcome back to Havana Media. My name is Boniface Owino, and as usual, I'm going to be your host for today. Now, the President of the Republic of Kenya, that is Dr. William Samoei Ruto, has traveled. He has gone to our neighboring country, that is Tanzania, and after Tanzania, is going to Zimbabwe. The reason as why the president is traveling, we don't know. But now the big question is, why would the president travel while people are in danger? Why would the president travel while his country is in danger? People need him. People need his presence. And he's traveling. That is what I want us to talk about. But before we do that, I like to give you a chance to go to the subscribe area. If it is the first time that we're meeting, please just go there and subscribe. And after subscribing, you can drop me a comment in the comment section and tell me where you're watching us from and how these videos are reaching. Jumping back to our discussion. Before the traveling of the president, yesterday they had a meeting at the State House, whereby they were holding a meeting of the multi-agency response and flood the State House. And there are some of the things that the president talked about. I want you to listen to what the president said before we discuss, or before I ask the questions that I intended to ask in this video. Watch this.
The rains have been truly a blessing to us as a nation. We have seen a lot of turnaround because of the rains, but also we have the challenge now of floods in different areas, and therefore it is important for us to be proactive in terms of what interventions can we make. There are citizens living in very dangerous places, and those are the most vulnerable at this point. And I'm happy the Minister for Energy is here, so that we can begin to inform citizens if they are in places that poses danger to them, we begin to relocate them. I already told the National Youth Service to provide some land for us to relocate some of the people who are in the most dangerous parts of Nairobi. I had a conversation with Governor yesterday. I had a conversation with the DG of NIS. I had a conversation with the Ministry of ASAL and the CS Malonza. And so I think in that context, what are the flashpoints, and how do we, ahead of time, deal with those flashpoints? How do we mobilize members of the National Government Administration to support all this effort? Interior should be at the center of it. And then I also asked the military, and I'm happy the Minister for Defense is here, to provide some of the capabilities they have to support citizens. I was very happy yesterday they worked with our teams in different parts of the country, including Machakos and other areas. So I think we just need to put everybody on the alert so that we can overcome this short season. I think they are saying in the next 3 or so days, as we also encourage the farmers and others to continue with what they have to do.
Now, the questions that I want to ask are these. Number one, what was the benefit of holding this kind of meeting, or of an urgent meeting 24 hours after people have lost their lives? This meeting, was it not supposed to be held immediately after the flood, after the flood, after the government had realized that there's a lot of flood and people are losing their lives, so that they can be sent, maybe the choppers can be sent to go and rescue them? Why would the meeting be held after the flood, after people have lost their lives? That is the first question. The second question, I've heard the president talking about the military that is being led by Aden Duale, that the military sent the rescue team to go and rescue the people that were losing their lives and the people that lost their properties. But in real sense, what we saw is different. We saw Erick Omondi on a boat going to rescue the people, the women and the children who are stuck on the rooftops. So why is it that they would lie to us that the government is doing as much, the government is doing what they can so that they can ensure that people are safe? That question is this. We know very well that schools are going to be opened next week. That is probably by next week. There are those who they are going back to school by first, second, third. But my question, my biggest worry is, I've not heard the government talking about this issue of school reopening, because as we know, the flood is almost all over the country. And the people that are going to school are small kids. Will it be safe for these kids to go back to school while it's still raining? And if it will be safe for them to go back to school while it's raining, what is the precaution that the government is going to put in place to make sure that our kids, our brothers and sisters are safe when they are going back to school? Those are the questions that I want you to answer me in the comment section. And until we meet again, I have been your host, Boniface Wino. Bye-bye.